Your browser doesn't just browse anymore, it thinks with you, and that changes everything. Pushpin disclaimer. This article is written for people without deep technical background in web browsers and artificial intelligence. If you're an expert, you'll find some concepts intentionally simplified for accessibility. Introduction. What's the app you use most every single day? It's not Instagram. It's not even email. It's your web browser. And in 2025, that tool just went through the most radical transformation since the commercial internet was born 30 years ago. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Have you ever lost time hunting through 30 open tabs? Noticed your computer slowing down with just 15 websites open? Worried about who's watching everything you do online? In this article, you'll learn how modern browsers have integrated artificial intelligence, AI, to become digital assistants that think, organize, and work alongside you. You'll discover which browser is actually best for your specific needs, not just most people. And you'll get the critical security strategies to protect your information in this new era. Here's why this matters right now. Chrome dominates with 69.68% of global market share, but new, AI-first, browsers like Arc and Perplexity are reinventing what it means to browse the web. The question isn't, which browser should I download, anymore. It's, which intelligence do I want accompanying me through my digital day? What's really happening with browsers? Think of your browser as a vehicle. For 20 years, that vehicle was a basic bus. It takes you from point A to point B, shows you the information you're looking for, done. You always had to drive, decide where to go, organize everything yourself. Now, in 2025, that bus transformed into an intelligent co-pilot. It doesn't just take you where you want to go, it anticipates your destination, organizes your routes, and can even drive for you in certain situations. Modern browsers integrate AI that can read, summarize, translate, organize, and even execute actions for you. Google Chrome with Gemini automatically organizes your tabs by topic. Microsoft Edge with Copilot can answer questions about a PDF without you opening the file. Safari with Apple Intelligence generates summaries of long pages in 1 second. This isn't science fiction. It's your digital reality today. Why this change matters now? Here's the problem nobody told you: your browser became the weakest link in your digital security. Think about it, your browser stores your banking passwords, active email sessions, medical records, private conversations, and even your real-time location. An outdated or misconfigured browser is like leaving your front door wide open with a sign saying, "Come on in, take whatever you want." Recent data shows Chrome consumes up to 8 GB of RAM with just 20 tabs open. That's not merely a technical inconvenience. It's a design symptom that prioritizes features over efficiency. When your system's overloaded, vulnerabilities multiply. But there's more. Invisible trackers monitor every click you make. On average, each website you visit tries to place 15 to 20 different trackers. That means companies you don't even know are building a detailed profile of you: what you buy, what you read, when you browse, who you talk to. The risk of ignoring this isn't abstract. We're talking about critical data leaks, confidential information exposure, and vulnerabilities that can compromise your entire personal or corporate digital infrastructure. The 3 levels of intelligence in your browser. AI integrated into modern browsers works on 3 distinct levels, like floors in a smart building. Level 1, the explainer. This is the basic but incredibly useful level. Your browser can now read lengthy articles and summarize them in seconds. Imagine you find a 50-page scientific study on climate change. Instead of reading it all, the AI extracts key points into a 5-line summary. It also translates entire pages while maintaining the original format. Find a tutorial in German about photography? It converts it to perfect English without losing images, graphics, or structure. It's like having a professional translator working instantly for you. Level 2, the contextual. This is where things get interesting. This level analyzes multiple tabs simultaneously. Comparing laptops across 10 different sites. The AI extracts prices, technical specs, and reviews, creating an automatic comparison table. Need something from your browsing history? Instead of manually searching through thousands of visited pages, you ask, "Show me that cybersecurity article I read 2 weeks ago," and it finds it in seconds. It's like having photographic memory of your entire digital history. Level 3, the agent. This is the revolutionary level. Here, the AI doesn't just read or summarize, it ACTS for you. It can complete forms by extracting information from other tabs, schedule meetings by coordinating with your calendar, make comparative purchases by evaluating options, and automate entire workflows. Concrete example, you ask, "Find cheap flights to Barcelona for July and compare hotel options near the Gothic Quarter." The AI navigates multiple sites, compares prices, checks availability, and presents you with a summary of the best options in minutes. Work that would take you 2 hours gets done in 3 minutes. Key components you need to understand. To leverage this revolution, you need to understand 4 fundamental components. 1. Integrated AI engine ***. Each modern browser integrates a specific artificial intelligence model. Chrome uses Gemini, from Google, Edge uses Copilot, based on GPT-4, Safari uses Apple Intelligence, local processing. This engine is the brain that processes your context. The key difference, some process data in the cloud, Chrome, Edge, others on your device, Safari, Brave. Local processing equals greater privacy. Cloud processing equals greater computing power. 2. Tab Management System ***. Traditional browsers left you managing tabs manually. Modern ones with AI organize automatically. Chrome groups tabs by topic, work, entertainment, shopping. Arc creates spaces that function like separate virtual desktops. Think of this as the difference between a filing cabinet where you file every paper, versus an assistant who automatically classifies documents by category. 3. Privacy and Security Layer ***. Here's the critical challenge. When AI can read your screen to help you, it has access to everything. Confidential contracts, banking data, medical information, private conversations. Browsers implement different strategies. Safari processes everything locally, nothing leaves your device. Chrome and Edge send data to servers but promise end-to-end encryption, like a private tunnel where only you and the server see the information. Brave aggressively blocks trackers before they reach your screen. 4. Extension Ecosystem ***. Extensions are like apps that add extra functionality to your browser. Ad blockers, password managers, productivity tools. The golden rule, each extension is a potential attack vector. Keep only the essentials. A malicious extension can capture everything you type, including passwords and sensitive data. How to implement the best strategy for you. Step 1. Define your main priority. Ask yourself, what's most important to me? Choose one. Maximum productivity, automate repetitive tasks. Absolute privacy, total control of my data. Ecosystem integration, Google, Apple, Microsoft. Energy efficiency, laptops, batteries. Future exploration, new technologies. Step 2, select the browser based on your priority. If you chose maximum productivity, Microsoft Edge with Copilot. Native Copilot mode integrated. Vertical tabs for better organization. Advanced reading mode with AI. Perfect sync with Microsoft 365. If you chose absolute privacy, Brave or Firefox. Aggressive tracker blocking, no complex configuration. Open source, you can verify what the browser does. No data collection for advertising. Tor integrated in Brave for anonymous browsing. If you chose ecosystem integration, Chrome, Google, or Safari, Apple. Chrome, perfect sync with Gmail, Drive, Calendar. Safari, Continuity between iPhone, iPad, Mac. Passwords shared automatically. Tabs synced across devices. If you chose energy efficiency, Safari. Up to 18 hours of 4K HDR streaming on battery. Hardware level optimization, Mac only. Lower RAM consumption compared to Chrome. If you chose future exploration, Arc or Perplexity Comet. Eliminate traditional searches. Synthesized responses with direct citations. Interface redesign from scratch. Conversational browsing. Step 3. Configure basic security, 15 minutes. 1. Enable automatic updates, settings about auto-update. 2. Turn on Do Not Track mode, settings privacy do not track. 3. Disable AI on sensitive sites, settings AI exclude sites. 4. Review installed extensions, settings extensions remove non-essentials. Step 4. Implement context rule. Browser 1, work/banking/medical, AI disabled. Browser 2, research/productivity, AI enabled. Browser 3, casual browsing/entertainment. Having 2 to 3 browsers installed isn't paranoia, it's smart strategy. Use separate contexts and reduce risks. The 5 essential best practices. Update religiously every week. Security breaches are discovered daily. An outdated browser is a known vulnerability. Set up automatic updates and verify weekly that they're applied. Minimize extensions to bare essentials. Rule of thumb, if you haven't used it in 2 weeks, uninstall it. Each extension can see everything you do on websites where it has permissions. Read permissions before installing. Configure AI by context, not by default. Don't leave AI enabled on everything. Explicitly disable it on banks, medical platforms, human resources, legal systems, any site with sensitive data. Use dedicated password managers. Don't rely solely on the browser's integrated manager. Use 1Password, Bitwarden, or LastPass. If your browser gets compromised, your passwords stay protected. Review site permissions monthly. Settings privacy site permissions. Revoke camera, microphone, location access for sites you no longer use. Accumulated permissions equals accumulated attack vectors. The 3 most common mistakes, and how to avoid them. Mistake 1, blindly trusting the popular browser. Chrome dominates 69.68% of the market, but that doesn't mean it's best for you. The mistake is choosing by popularity instead of by specific need. How to avoid it? Spend 30 minutes testing 2 to 3 different browsers with your actual workflows. Evaluate speed, battery consumption, and ease of use in your context. Mistake 2, ignoring default privacy settings. Browsers come configured to maximize functionality, not privacy. Default configuration equals tracking enabled, personalized suggestions enabled, history synced with servers. How to avoid it? Spend 15 minutes after installing any browser reviewing settings privacy. Disable everything you don't completely understand. Principle, if I don't know what it does, keep it off until I need it. Mistake 3, mixing personal and professional contexts. Using the same browser to watch Netflix, check your bank, work with client data, and shop online creates massive cross-contamination risk. How to avoid it? Implement the 3-browser strategy mentioned earlier. Work on Edge, personal on Chrome, casual on Brave. Or use separate profiles within the same browser, but different browsers is safer. Conclusion. Here's the bottom line. You've learned 3 fundamental things. Modern browsers with AI are active assistants, not passive tools. Choosing a browser is a strategic decision that impacts productivity, security, and privacy. Configuring security in separate contexts isn't optional in 2025, it's necessary. Final thought, technology isn't good or bad, it's powerful. Browsers with AI give you digital superpowers, but with great power comes great responsibility. Responsibility to understand what data you're sharing, with whom, and why. The first step simple. This weekend, open your current browser's settings and spend 20 minutes reviewing what permissions you've granted, what extensions you've installed, and whether your data's syncing to the cloud without you knowing. That small step gives you control over your digital privacy. Which browser will you try this week? What surprised you most about this article? Speech balloon. If you found this content valuable, follow and support my work on cybersecurity and technology. Open book for more resources and in-depth analysis. www.vvcconsultor.com